Hello and welcome to Start Your Workday Mindfully, a daily Niapa's 5-minute retreat. I'm Ruth Cologne Wagner, and today's Thursday, July 16th, 2020. I thank you for joining me, and let's just dive right in. When you're ready, come into a comfortable seated position, and let's take some breaths here. Find your ground by feeling your feet on the floor beneath you. Feel your body touching the chair that you're sitting on or the cushion, and really allow yourself to settle into this. I want you to feel gravity and release your weight towards gravity, pulling you deeper and deeper into comfort, into your chair. And let's take a few deeper breaths now. If by any chance you're feeling anxious, it can be helpful to really extend your exhale. So, take a nice long inhale, then very much emphasize the exhale. If you are feeling anxious, this is just a great opportunity to practice. But if not, bring to mind a time recently when you felt some kind of anxiety or worry, fear, or agitation. Recall the situation or the conversation. Just remember that event, and as you do, you might start to notice some anxious thoughts emerging in your mind. You might also start to notice some related sensations in your body. Before we turn towards the anxiety more fully, let's first open our attention wide. Here's what we can use: awe, or AWE, which stands for "and what else?" So just notice. Open your attention wide and just notice. We want to direct our attention away from anxiety. So we're going to explore our senses. If your eyes are closed, I invite you to open them, to look around the space you're in and simply orient yourself. I want you to notice 3 things that you can see in the space around you. They can be very neutral or even very pleasant things, such as flowers, pictures, a painting, a beautiful piece of furniture. It can even be your screensaver. Simply describe it to yourself in your mind. The colors, shapes, and forms. Once you've noticed 3 things visually and you've described them to yourself, turn your attention to hearing. Allow your attention to settle on the sounds around you and listen for 3 different sounds. They can be near you or far away. And emphasize pleasant or neutral sounds. And again, describe them to yourself. I want you to notice the vibration, the tone, and even how the sounds arise and then pass. This might be a little bit more challenging, but just notice. Can you detect any flavor in your mouth? Maybe something you ate before starting this exercise. Toothpaste, coffee, soda. Just notice what it's like to taste. Now turn your attention to your sense of smell. And so you might want to take in a really deep breath. And just notice. And again, can you detect any scent in the space around you? Notice how the scents can shift and change with each breath. And now let's move to the sense of touch. Beginning on the outer surface of our skin, feel the contact with the chair or the ground. If your hands are touching or resting against your body, just feel the sensation. It's very simple. What do you notice when you turn your attention towards the hands touching? Feel the contact of your clothes on your body and feel the temperature of the air on your skin. What do you notice? If you have the energy and some space now, turn your attention toward the felt sense of anxiety. If you feel the need for more space at any time, simply pause. And in those pauses, keep turning your attention outward, back to your senses. Open your senses wide. The sounds, the sights. Wherever it feels calming and grounding for you to attend to your senses. And when you're ready to explore, turn your attention to how you feel. Maybe you feel it in your belly. See if you can notice the details. Is it throbbing or tingling? What's the energy like? Within the sensations of anxiety, what does it feel like? Does it feel like there's a lot of movement? Does it shift and change as you focus on it? Can you gently relax around the feeling of anxiety or fear? I know it's not easy to gently relax around these emotions. Think of the rest of your body holding this feeling with a lot of gentleness and care and compassion. Pay close attention. Explore and be curious. How does this anxiety show up? How is it shifting? If at any point it becomes overwhelming, or you get lost in thinking and find you're unable to stay with the sensations, so simply go to AWE and what else? Notice the sights around you. Notice the sounds. Feel the ground. And what else will bring you to everything else that you're experiencing to help divert your attention from anxiety. And what else? It's brilliant. It's simply awe. If you're able to pay attention to the sense of anxiety, simply noticing it, let's drop in a question. Staying with this sense of anxiety, worry, fear, or agitation, just ask, what do you need? What do you want me to know? What are you trying to offer me? And just see what the answers are, the images and words that arise when you ask yourself those questions. What do you need? What do you want from me? And what are you trying to offer me? And then ask yourself, what do I need? As we close, see if you can commit to doing something to address that need that you've identified. Alternatively, simply remember the information that has arisen for you during this practice. And remember awe. And what else? And now, if you're ready, take a few deeper breaths. Soften your body slightly. Again, feel the seat under you, the ground under you. And we come to a close. Did you notice 3PO in the background? He sure does make his presence known every day, doesn't he? Actually, when you come to think about it, we can consider him our daily guest. Today's quote is, "Be your own warrior, strong enough to effect and defend positive change in your life." Thank you so much for joining me, and until tomorrow, have an amazing day.